go.
Dude, I went to walk around the front, my legs was a hole.
That's what we, hello everybody. Introduce yourself.
My name's Cameron.
Cameron.
And I'm Kim.
Hi Kim. How are you guys today?
Oh, we're
Tired?
Yeah,
but not nearly as tired as you guys.
We've been in the truck for 36, well not in the truck, but driving for up for 36 hours straight.
Yeah. We came down here about 2 hours up into New Hampshire. It's just easier to meet you guys down here than force you to go all the way up.
You drove 2 hours?
Yeah, it's not a big deal though for us.
We figured if you were to drive up to us, it'd be like probably an extra 4 hours.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that, we really do.
We're grateful that you're taking these fish, so...
Okay, now you got them in tubs with water.
Yep, so they're taking up the whole back of my car. I brought nets if you want to transfer them.
Well, what I want to do is put them in our tub over here. If you want to look in the side door, you can see some of the fish.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to need the hose.
We got a big Pacu.
You had a whole back seat full. I brought the tub.
They're separately. You can take any of that if you want.
any of our tubs that you want. I mean, it looks like you have a lot of stuff in here already, but you can take any of them that you want.
They were individually bagged, so that way we didn't have any trouble bringing them down here. So it's taking them out more space.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can put them in together?
Yeah.
Okay, because I got sponge filters I can throw in there. It'll be like a fish tank, so they'll last a 10-hour, 12-hour drive home.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I would recommend, so we rescued these from an auction. They were kind of at the end and nobody wanted them because a couple of them had hole in the head. And that's why we were having such a hard time rehoming them. I mean, they're not like monster fish, but I could never get the head scars to heal.
Yeah. They were also...
It's only on the 2 males, so I don't know if, like, the 2 males do not like each other. So I actually had separated them at a certain point because they would beat each other up.
But for the ride, it should be fine?
For the ride, I mean, if they're like...
Well, yeah, because there's fish in there that should be together,
Exactly.
but they're like, what's going on?
They're too scared to, like...
And nobody has a designated spot, get away from my area, you know, so they're all being put together from strange areas. They just leave each other alone until we get home.
And at the auction, they were labeled as Geophagus iporengensis, which is supposed to get, 3.5, 4 inches, and they're Brasiliensis, which get almost 10 inches.
Actually, no, some of those males are over.
Are they over there now?
So yeah, so we thought we'd throw them in a 55. I teach vet med, so I'm like, I'll give them some medication and heal them up. And they go for the 55, so we got them to 100. And we just don't have any more space. Like our fish room is like inches. Like everything is like exactly fitting. So.
Okay, so they're okay to be in there. Feeling okay with that? I mean, let's see, grab that tub there. See if we can fit it over here.
Still, it's kind of hot.
Looking good?
We checked on them a little while ago. I'll tell you, they sure soaked me when I was trying to get them out of the tank.
Yeah, we've been soaked all day today.
I'm sure. I was like, oh, start to the day, already soaked. It's okay.
We rescued a huge Pacu from this wonderful couple in Brooklyn, New York. And it was in there and it splashed us really good, so.
Here, if we can get this one in on the side, then we have 2 tubs we can take home in. I wasn't expecting. You said you had Vegas. I thought you was bringing 1 fish.
Is this
So
him?
I brought 1 little tub for the extra little fish.
That's not him.
Sorry, I said 6 at some point, but...
Awesome communication, I guess.
Yes.
It's my fault. I'm talking to 1,000 people.
No, we get it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember, like, just having, like, 100 students trying to contact me was a lot. Like, you sit there for hours just answering emails. I can't imagine
You have like
thousands of people that
And then it's 5 different formats.
Mm-hmm.
The one I hate the most is the page.
Yep.
The one you're talking to me on. I have to actually log on to that to get messages from there. It never notifies me. I like the messenger. I like the Facebook messenger, the text through the phone, and email. I can answer them. But then that page one, you know, it seems sometimes I don't get back to people because I get so many messages.
Yeah.
I start going down through them and I get through like 20 or messages or so and I forget about it. I'm like, I'll get to this later. And then I get new ones coming in, and these new ones down here, I've got a bunch answered already, so it don't look like new. They get buried in the pile. And people are like, I've tried talking to you like 3 times. I'm like, I'm sorry.
You're fine. This worked out really well for
There's
us.
so many people in the world that it's.
Sorry about you, whoever you make.
Now,
Yep.
And they do it like try and breed, they try and breed it. And then they get even more aggressive.
Awesome.
you see that?
I did.
No, I'm the fish guy here, and she's doing my work for me.
I see.
I love it.
I'm just happy you're taking them.
Yeah, you guys take a break. You're driving way further than we are.
I would die if I drove that far. I mean, much respect to you guys.
Well, there's 3 of us, so we share the driving.
That's what my old band said, but our drummer had to do all the driving
Oh.
because no one else was good enough to do it. And bassist ended up jackknifing the trailer through a toll booth.
We should.
Oh, man.
We went for this. When we were leaving, we were like, you know, he probably only has really big nets. I'm gonna bring some smaller ones.
That was very smart. What we would have done was poured out as much water as possible and then poured her into the,
Yeah.
picked up the bag, put it in there, and flipped it out.
Sorry, she's a little splashy.
That's nothing.
Oh, we splashed today. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
That's nothing.
Church bells are setting up car alarms.
I know.
They're really quite pretty. They have some like nice blue and red like spangling on them. And the females don't have any issues. It's just I didn't want to, you know, sell off the females and then just have 2 males that I'm
Right.
like I think they would have been even more aggressive.
Oh.
That's all. Man.
Cool.
Okay, well, we can dump the water out and we can put all the stuff in your back seat again. And now we got to get these things hooked up with ice. And in the corner there.
See anyone else in there? It's that huge Pacu.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
that's oh yeah.
It was a
Like a glove. It's like a glove in there.
Oh, here's stones there. This one. Well, thank you so much for the
Thank
beautiful
you.
fish. Thank you guys are. We're not supposed to be shaky.
I
I
know.
feel so bad not shaking the hands
we
up.
have some hand sanitizer if you want.
We'll appreciate it, and you know, we'll take care of them. We'll find them good homes, and we might even keep them ourselves, depending on when we get home how they act, and you know, if they can go in, you know, what tanks where. And we got much decisions to make after so many fish, you know. So if they're you know, a breeding set, like you said, we would like to try and keep them and keep giving away the babies, you know.
Yeah.
So keep watching the videos,
Oh,
always,
absolutely.
and what?
Stay
Fishy, my friends.
Nice. Here we are at OFR again. We're out here in Massachusetts. We're meeting another wonderful family, and they're bringing some fish with us. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Frank,
Frank?
Terry,
Carrie?
little Frank.
Hey, little Frank. How you doing today,
We
bud?
got about a 15, 16 inch Arowana.
A 15, 16 inch Arowana.
Yeah,
Nice.
Outgrew his home.
That'll be perfect. We'll have a great home for it. You know, we have some big tanks,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it'll have a lot of friends.
Watch all the channel and all the videos.
Absolutely. He'll probably, I don't know where Big Rich will put him, but you know,
Yeah.
good chance it might be in the pool or that 4400 or something like that.
As long as, yeah.
So he'll have a lot of friends and a lot of room to play and do everything he wants to do. Oh, that's okay. It's a beautiful arrow. Look at that.
I bought that thing in December, and he's about 4 inches.
And he grew that big that fast,
Yes.
huh?
And
Wow.
He's kind of, the reason I really get rid of him, he's mean. He killed everything in the tank pretty much, or I had to take it out, or he's gonna kill it.
Yeah, well, he won't be the big boy in the
Yeah.
tank when he's going.
I've had
So
it before. I raised them with angelfish before. They
never had a problem with them.
In the past, the one I had were peaceful, but this one's will be. Hey,
Sure.
how you doing?
Rich.
If you want to shake, okay.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm Big Rich.
Yeah. I had to take the scissors out of my hand when we got here. She was trying to sneak up behind you.
No.
Yeah, he can't outdo his home.
Okay, now we got to acclimate him to our water is the
Yeah.
problem. So, first thing we're going to need to do is drain out as much water as in here as possible, and then I can fill it up with our water, and then we can take him and put him right in.
Okay.
We want this on because they're jumpers. Let me get the hose.
Yeah, December I bought him. It was about that big.
Yeah,
Fast.
they grow fast. He's got nice barbs and nice eyes.
He's got one that big drop on one side a little bit.
You know what that's from, don't you?
Looking down or up or something? Or,
When they feed, in the wild they eat live, of course. And a lot of different things. In the pet trade, the food is a lot of protein and a lot of fat.
Yeah.
Fatty tissue builds up behind their eye, and then their eye starts pointing down. And then you'll see a second little bubble sticking above their eye. And actually, if you can take them and anesthetize them, you can cut that bubble. It's just a fatty. That's it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh, Joey, yeah. So you know, that's just a fatty deposit, and you remove that, and their eye goes back straight. It's just pushing it out on top. So,
Put a big tongue
yeah, this is all wives' tale because they think, okay, they're in shallow water, they're always used to looking up. They're in tanks, they're on the top, they're used to looking down, and they're getting out of it. It don't work that way. Ping pong balls, put them in shallow tanks.
Well,
none of that works.
Food is shrimp.
Oh, really? Good deal.
And,
He won't be hard at all.
No, he loves shrimp. Yeah, don't like krill though that much. He will eat it, but not.
Okay, his back is out of the water, so he's going to get a little antsy. So let's carry him over. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Got the air thrown out of it. Oh, no, hold on. There we go. Got it.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead, Frank, little Frank. You can go over there. You're not in the way. Don't worry. I can move around you. Don't worry about me.
I had a black one. I raised it with angelfish. It wasn't mean at all. We lived with them as long as they kept fed.
Right.
And then when I had to move from a couple towns over, it didn't take enough of the old water, and I put all those. He started doing loop loops like that instead of pH drop.
Yeah.
All the angels lived though, but he didn't make it.
All right, we just want to double the amount of water. All we're doing is just bringing the temperature up so it's the same. And the pH, there's nothing we can do because to accurately acclimate to pH, it takes like 2 days. So I don't know what your guys' pH are, and I don't know what these people's pH were, you know. But we've never really lost fish in transport yet. Just make sure the temperatures are close. I usually have my heat gun, and I just that's you know 81, and they're $12 at Harbor Freight or order them off eBay, and they work great.
I used to race those little purpose cars, gas engines. You had to make sure you didn't overheat it.
Right.
And
in tuning it too.
You need to have something handy.
I'll let them sit there for a minute. Go ahead and put this on.
What's the next stuff here? just come from Fairhaven?
Naugatuck, Connecticut, I just came from. And then the Marshfield, you came to Marshfield, Tim came to Marshfield. We had to skip this Fairhaven guy, so now we're going to Boston, and then that's our last stop. And all these stops have been taken care of today.
Wow.
So then we can head home. Look at what the class people's kids are made for us. Little kids there, like, you know, 7 and 5. They drew this, and then they put some information about the koi. I was like, oh my God, that's so amazing! You guys do this.
I just need another goldfish pond for
You know, no good deed goes unpunished.
I've been 2 years with goldfish now. I had a couple of those that didn't make it through last year. She didn't let the leaves overfilled it before we get the goldfish out. There was no water left.
Really?
Not enough water.
Can you give me that net? Okay, now you got to get out of the way because he's gonna want to go.
I didn't have a big enough net. I had a hand grabber, a little net in the front and hand to kind of hand. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, right in.
I've done it a couple times before. There he goes. Oops, excuse me. You want to take a look at him? Take a picture of him or something? Here you go, Nancy. You guys got a name for him?
He did. We called him Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
But then he turned into the bastard.
This is a family-friendly show. That means you can't grab his buddy.
Let me move over here so I can get a light.
Big one. And he bit half his face off.
Oh, really?
All it damaged was one eye, but he's still alive. He's good now. They're all healed up. He was the last fish left in with him because he was so big.
Yeah.
But the parrotfish actually would antagonize it, is what happened. I think the Arowana probably had enough of it. And after that, the parrotfish was strictly in his little cage, one of those pots.
Hide spot, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't come out. I took him out, put him in a different tank to heal him up. And now he can go back in there.
So what do you think, little Frank? A lot of fish in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's that one on the ground?
That's a
Pacu.
Oh, they do that. When you put them in the tubs and stuff like that, they'll lay on their side. That's completely normal.
I had one of those.
It scares a lot of people.
Yeah.
A teenager. I got I think it was the black one. It was sold to me as the black one. It didn't have the red belly when I bought it. And come home and had some alligator guys in there.
Yeah.
Well, come home and one of the alligator guys was a Florida guy. Missing half its nose. Pacu ate his face off.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Learned not to put those in the film.
See, now, let me educate you a little bit on the Pacu. The red belly Pacu, when they get around a foot long, they lose all the redness, and then they look like a black Pacu.
Yeah.
People tell me, oh, I got a black Pacu, can you come save it? I'm like, well, what color is it? It's black. Oh, you don't have a black Pacu.
I had a red one. When I bought it, they were probably about that big. And they were completely different from the red one I had.
Right.
The guy said it was a black. I just went with what the guy said.
Here's with the black Pacu, they're actually olive green with black lines. So when people say they got black Pacu, and I say, what color is it? They go green. You got a black Pacu.
So it was probably a red.
It was a red belly. Yeah, just a different variant. You know how you've got half-breeds and mutts and all that. Sometimes you've got a color variant from birds, stuff like that. But it's just the red Pacu. And then, you know, they lose their color variant and they stay black the rest of their lives. And they're like, half their body's dark black and the rest is like light gray or lighter black. We've got one named Poe, about 36 inches. And, you know, he's a red belly. And I show everybody, see this black Pacu? Yeah, that's a red belly. So I try and educate them.
Those things all over Florida, huh?
Oh yeah, well, because they can live in the winter down there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So they're all over the canals, and so many people have just let them go that they're actually
the red devils. They call them river chickens. There's so many of those.
Zach Catch 'em All.
Yeah.
He actually did a net in his pond in his backyard, and he caught a bunch of baby
Pacu.
Pacu.
They're grown up now. They're like this big. And you were showing them the other day. You can see them swimming around.
Yeah.
They even got a koi out of that pond.
Yeah.
Catching all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, yeah, because that's why Florida, you know, they put the peacock bass down there to try and eat everything.
Yeah.
kind of backfired because it took over.
It took over. Well, now they're trophy bass. You can get your 18-pound peacock bass, you know. Where before, if you got a 10-pound largemouth up here, you're thinking that's the biggest.
10 pounds is huge.
Yeah. So, all right, well, we're going to get going. Thank you so much. Very nice.
Thank you guys so much.
Keep watching the videos.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
see your Arowana.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice meeting you, buddy.
Every day. Friday night,
We
too.
really appreciate
You watch
it.
Fridays?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
glad for punishment. Well, it ain't as funny no more because I can't drink on it now.
Yeah.
I have to take care of Tracy, and
I
I
told
can't.
you.
I cannot, you know, drink. I cannot be impaired.
Yeah.
I have to be top notch to be able to take care of
I
her.
hope everything goes well.
And if
with
something
that.
goes wrong, I have to go be able to drive somewhere, get
Yeah.
a prescription, something, you know. And if you're drinking, even the next day you got a hangover, you're sweating out alcohol,
Right.
you can get a DWI the next morning. People don't realize that.
Yeah.
So I can't take the chance. I had to stop.
I drive for a living, so I pretty much never drink.
Gotcha.
We still had a pretty good stream last night, though, didn't we?
Yeah. Usually, when I catch the rerun, about halfway we'll probably fall asleep.
Oh, so we're that boring.
Gotta get up and go to work.
Working man. That's all.
All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Nice meeting y'all.
Thank you so much. What's up, bud? How's your name?
How we doing? Craig.
Good. Craig? Will. Nice to meet
man. How
you.
we doing, guys? Craig.
We
What's happening, buddy?
we got Craig here.
How you doing, man? How you doing? You guys have a long night or what? A long day?
Oh my God,
You got a long night ahead of you.
37 hours so far we've been up.
Non-stop.
And
Yeah.
we just had to run, you know, I said plumbing, but that's the airlines, the
Yeah.
sponge filters,
Oh, I didn't know where you were.
all that, and, you know, fix that. Well, we met two people here
Okay.
coming from different places.
Yep.
And,
I'm
you
2
know,
acres down. I was like, I gotta get him now. I figured, you know, because Bellingham, that's far away.
is it?
I think so. It's another hour haul from here, right? At least.
I don't know. Let's take a
Get
look at them.
non-stop, yeah. Check them out. My guys, these are my rescues.
Oh, cute. Wow.
This guy came from a small, maybe 200 gallon like koi pond insert
Okay.
in someone's basement, and I took him and put him in a pond outside.
We have that extra garbage bag.
It's right there. It's
I
right
got
there.
nets at work if you want.
Well, we
But
don't
you
want
go,
nets
you
because
go
then we're
back
gonna-
to pull the slime coat off.
We want to do baggy because I want to put them in there and then, you know, float them in our water
Okay.
and get the same temperature.
Yeah, acclimate them. It's pretty warm on them.
That's pretty warm. So we might not have to. So the alligator guards are real sturdy.
Well, yeah, very hardy. Yep. What do you got? What else you got in there? Anything right now?
Pacu, puffer.
Use your phone and flashlight though.
Oh yeah. I wonder. These were all around here, right? You said local
Yeah.
somewhat?
There's a giant gourami over there.
Excuse my language.
That Pacu we got from Brooklyn, New York.
That came from New York.
Brooklyn, New York, up in a high rise.
Camera right there. Nice, chilled out. That's so. Yep.
The Pacu's on his side. That's natural because he can't sit upright. There's not enough water in there.
Oh, okay. That is probably the biggest pocket I've seen in my life.
Really?
I've been doing this for 8
He's
years.
tiny.
That thing's huge. You see a lot bigger ones in Ohio.
Oh yeah.
What's up with Ohio? They love keeping big fish out there or what? Everybody, I feel like everybody out there, they just keep big fish. Around here, it's not so much.
Well, you guys got the ocean. We don't got the ocean.
No
You know.
ocean out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, well then we'll just grab a net and put them in there.
I'm surprised you're even out there, man, to be honest.
I was losing. You know, I couldn't go no more. We're done. I have to be home with Tracy.
Yeah.
So I had to get all the trips done. You know,
This is the
one
last
time.
one, right?
Yep. Sorry, buddy.
Little man. Oh yeah. What is that? A 4x4
It's a 500 gallon when it opens up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just can't open it all the way, so it's like
Yeah.
an H shape in here.
I'm surprised it's the minivan and you guys are doing it. I love it, honestly.
Okay, buddy. You're not gonna like this, are you? Face. Okay, now I got you.
Big Rich.
Skinny rich now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Look
you
great, man.
Go ahead.
I'm getting there. I'm down 77 pounds, but I hit a plateau.
Yeah.
It's been like
It's
3
like
weeks
that.
at 77 pounds.
Oh yeah.
So, I have to try something different now.
It's like same for me almost. When I lose weight, it kind of just stays at some certain points. I go up and down. We all do, you know.
Yeah.
But I went way up because, we're living the family life. And,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
what do you do at the end of the day? You're working. Well, let's get a pizza,
Oh yeah.
bowl ice cream, watch movies.
Just hang out. Yeah. That's what it is.
And that Tracy didn't gain no weight. I did.
That's how it is. The women always say skinny.
And she never complained. You know, I got to the point where I couldn't bend over and put my own shoes on.
Oh, shit.
You know, so now that she's in the hospital and I couldn't, I'm realizing how hard it is to put my socks and shoes on. I'm like, this is bull.
It's got to stop. Yeah, you get to a point where it's like that.
Yeah, so.
Hey, I'm really happy you guys came out. But you ever hear a guy named Jim Carmark before? He puts fish in the Inland Aquarium. They have to go out in South America and he catches them himself. Nice. He's met you, he said, at a convention in Ohio. Way back.
That's the OCA show.
OCA, yeah. He was mentioning that. I actually met up with him this morning. He said he met you at one point.
Yeah.
He's a legend. He's like 70. He's you know Uncle Ned by chance? Ned's Fishroom down. And no, yeah. See, all these guys, they're old timers. They don't have Facebooks and stuff like they should. You know.
Yeah. Well, see, you know. We all know all the YouTubers and all this stuff. So when we're like, we've got 3 of the greats coming over, you know, blah blah blah. I put Paul Cabarro, Zach Ketchum-all, and Rodrigo from Predatory Pins.
Yeah.
People are like, fish greats, really? No. And they list like 10 names I've never heard of.
Just like that. That's what it is. Those are the guys you meet like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Online and stuff, and all of a sudden they love what you love, and that's how it works. So,
Yeah.
Hey, I really appreciate everything, guys.
All right.
Hey, we do too. We do too.
And I'm happy that I mean, hey, I know those fish won't end up in a small tank.
Where's your phone?
Right here. Yeah, we'll do a picture.
Yeah.
I can take it for you.
Yeah, take it for me.
I'll take a picture with this first.
You think those end up in the pool?
You want to get in there?
They'll end up in the 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sideways or?
Whatever.
Sideways.
Right up like that.
And then zoom in as far as you can.
Straight up if you can. Yeah.
Ready?
I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit for you guys. All right. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
We can do another one.
You gotta do another one, yeah, because
You stand on your tippy toes.
Oh shit.
He goes 1. Look at me. He goes 1, 2. I go.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
Awesome.
I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, sure. Hey,
That's good.
for the gram.
I think there's 2 or 3. One was him on his tiptoes.
Yeah, just do one more. I'll try to get it without smiling at kids.
You want this? Or
Whatever you want, brother. It doesn't matter.
Well, what picture came out good?
Not a.
Not a lot. The mask?
Hey,
No problem.
let me know how you guys make out. You know, if you guys are driving non-stop, you guys are gonna keep going.
All right, well, that was just a wonderful day, wasn't it, guys?
You know it.
Yep.
Met a lot of nice people, had a heck of a time, saved a lot of fish, and now we just got this, you know, beautiful leisure drive home, huh?
Yeah, we're trying.
We've got, what, 7 hours left? We'll be back home.
If so.
We'll be home by 8 o'clock in the morning, which will mean we would have been awake now for 52 hours. And then we've got probably another hour or so of putting fish away, and Reef's got an hour drive home.
It's actually 7.5 hours yet.
7.5 hours we got left?
Yep.
All right.
1:30 basically.
It's 1:30 in the morning. But, you know, we do it for the love of our hobby. We made it home, Will. How did you feel?
Oh man, it's been a long trip, that's for sure. But we did a great job rescuing a lot
You
of
don't
fish.
pat yourself on the back.
No, we did.
How do you feel after that?
Tired.
It's been
tired.
52 hours since we woke up.
I look pretty tired, I'm sure. It's been a rough one.
Let's go and see what we carried in so far. There's a 2200. They're still carrying fish in, but we got the little red tails in here.
I'm bringing the other red tail right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. You get out your way. There's the puffer right there. There he goes. Now, you guys dumped all them plants in here, didn't you? Made this water dirty as can be.
No, most of the plants are in the
Yeah, you should have put them in there.
There's the little gar. They got the big gar yet. The other red tail. No, both red tails are in there. There's the arrow. Look at the plopper. Well, the water's a little dirty right now, but it was crystal clear when we first started putting them in here, like this side. It just got a little dirty to it, that's all. But we're good. We're going to finish carrying these fish in, and we'll let you know how things go. Look at this. They're working. They got this stand. Is this welded together? Yes, look at that. Welding together. They're getting it done while we were gone. I know why this water's dirty. We just carried in this FX5. We used that on the trip with us. I just hooked it up to the 550 from the car, and when we carried it in here, we must have shook it up because as soon as it started, it made all the water cloudy. That's how it happened. Oh, you got more fish. I'm in their way.
That's all of them, man.
That's all the Geophagus?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get the rest of the guys in here and finish this video up. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this and all the stops we made and all the wonderful people we met and the awesome kids. Those kids were just, there were so many different kids from so many different families, and they were all so well behaved and so nice and adorable. And the kids were adorable. They love fish. So the next generation of fish keepers are there. That's what we like to see. We grueled. It was 53 hours since we've been awake now, and we're getting ready to go in, take a shower, and go to bed. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, stay fishy, my friends.